Hey, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather, and this is the Fluffy Oracle. Today's pick a card is going to be kind of like an energy check-in or check-up on your current love, interest, or crush, and how does he or she feel about you will be the question for these. Your choices today are the Spirit Quartz, the Rose Quartz Skull, or the Purple Amethyst Pyramid. And timestamps will be down below for your convenience. I will also pull from the Couples Rebel deck for some cheeky guidance at the end. So if you do not like swearing, please be advised that in these cards there is curse words. So if you find offense to those, please feel free to skip that and know that I love you. And thank you for watching. I'll also like to say welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. I really appreciate it and love you all for doing so. And without further ado, let's jump in, shall we? Oh, before, actually, sorry. If you need any extra time, go ahead and pause the video. I'm also using a couple new decks in this. These are the two new decks that I'm going to be using. I've had them for a while, though. This is the Zodiac Oracle. Can't speak today. And the Angelarium Oracle. A little bit of a stuffy nose, so bear with me. Only because my allergies are killing me today. So, let's jump in. We're going to start off with the Spirit Quartz to see what we get. These will be kind of like a message from your current love, interest, or crush for you. And we will start off with the Zodiac Oracle. So they have Libra and Jupiter. So with these cards, they could be a Libra, and they could have it also in their Jupiter area of their chart, is what I feel. But they have a very balanced way of being. They like to weigh out their options of what they want to do and how they want to weigh out their choices and how they want to go about things. And they have a very strong sense of Jupiter with them. I don't know too much about them, so I'm kind of going really intuitively because I don't really use this oracle for that reason, because it's just, I don't like looking in the book a lot. So for me, I get a lot of masculine energy from this card and a lot of strength. And what else do I get? They definitely know what they want and what they don't want. And they're a very take charge type of person is what I get with this. But they also have a very balanced approach to things. And they also like to see the beauty in things as well, because I'm really attracted to how pretty she is. So these Angelarium cards are going to be kind of odd because they're very abstract. And I'm going to be very intuitive with them. And some of the names are extremely difficult to pronounce, so if I mess them up, please forgive me and bear with me. So we have Sandalphon, Angel of New Life. So with this, I feel like it's kind of like a twin flame energy, because I'm attracted to the fact that there's two of them, and these clouds or whatever those are in the background look like flames to me. And that you guys have been finally drawn together divinely with this, is what I feel. Then we have Zachariel, Angel of Memory. So with this, I feel like when you come into contact with this person, they trigger a lot of past life memories, a lot of, I feel like I've known you before type of thing, is what I get from this. And like you guys are like, I'm really attracted also to the string before I put that down. Like you guys are definitely tied together. Kind of like the, it's an old, I want to say Japanese folktale where they have the red string between the two twin flames that are tied together as to how you find your soulmate in life. And that's kind of the vibration that I'm getting from this string. Like you guys are definitely divinely tied together and soulmates or twin flames. Then we have Shatiel, and I hope I'm saying that right. We have Angel of Silence. I feel like there's been a long period of absolute no conversation or contact between you two. And that possibly, if this person still hasn't come in yet, that they might come in during the winter time, during the winter months for you guys. And I feel like a lot of isolation and coldness Like you feel like really left out in the cold almost from this card. I'm not exactly sure why, but that's what I'm getting. And then I pulled some angel romance cards. So let's see. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So with this, I feel it's definitely a higher type of connection. And if you are currently also with this person, I feel like it's going to move to a more committed type of relationship between the two of you. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I feel like I don't really feel like there's deception. I feel like it's more of it's okay to take whatever mask off it is that you feel like you need to portray to the public. With this person, I feel like you need to remove that mask and show your true self, and that it's okay for you to do so, and to feel completely comfortable with them in order to take down that false wall, is what I'm getting. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So with this, I feel kind of like a flirtatious energy, and that it's going to take a little bit of work. It always takes work regardless in relationships. So you just have to really make the effort into putting the work in, and also in your relationship, working towards coming together and moving into a more committed, stable type of relationship, is what I hear. We have new love. For those that are seeking new love, or they're with their current crush or love interest, it's definitely on the way in. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. But again, I keep getting drawn back to make the effort. It's going to take a little bit of work to make this happen and come in for you, okay? But they want you to stay optimistic and positive, because it's definitely coming in. Just don't get, what was it? I was just thinking. Don't feel any, like, self-defeated is what I'm getting. And try and stay positive. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So definitely try and not get into that self-defeated type of mode, okay? And for the message from your partner or current love interest, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That couldn't be any better of a message. I really don't get much from that. I feel like they definitely think of you quite often and quite fondly, is what I'm getting from this card. And those are your messages. So those who chose the rose quartz skull, I will grab those cards in just 1 second. Okay. For the rose quartz skull, this heart message will be a message from them to you, from your current crush, love partner, or love interest, I should say, or even whoever you're with right now, is what I'm feeling guided to say. These are the zodiac cards, and you have a Pisces with Mercury. So this person could be a Pisces in their chart, at least somewhere with Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I get it's also in their Mercury chart, or part of their chart, which I'm going to be intuitive with these cards instead of going verbatim by what they actually mean in the zodiac, unless I actually get that kind of feeling, because I really don't want to read the book. I just feel really drawn to be intuitive about these. So with this, I feel like it's a very go with the flow type of energy, very peaceful, very loving, very deep and emotional, but it's also a very honest type of love, is what I get from this. And with this, I get that this person likes to be really creative and very whimsical, because I feel like a really whimsical energy with these ribbons and how swirly they are. And the yellow to me means creativity, kind of like sacral chakra-ish. So they are very creative when it comes to romance and sweeping you off your feet, or at least they will be anyway, as soon as they come in, for those that aren't with their current partner right now. But if you are, I feel like they like to be very creative with you and very romantic. A little bit more extra than the Netflix and chill type. So the Angelarium cards, I'm going to warn you, they're a bit abstract, and I'm going to read them intuitively. Some of the names I cannot pronounce, so please bear with me, especially with a stuffy nose, it gets even worse. Sorry, guys. Allergies. Really bad. So the first card we have Remph, and I really hope I'm saying that right. We have Angel of Time. I feel like you guys will be coming together in divine timing, and that you guys have had like kind of like a burning passion for one another if you are in a committed relationship already with this person, and that you're very passionate towards each other, which is really awesome. And for those that are in a new relationship, is what I'm getting with this, I feel like there's going to be a lot of fiery passion between you two as well. What else? I also feel like you've been waiting for this. Like you've been having this burning feeling, like you've just been waiting for like a long period of time for this person to come in, for those who aren't currently in a relationship. And then I have Da'at, null emptiness. So with this, I really feel like you feel like a piece of you is missing. And for those in a committed relationship, I get the feeling like this is the missing piece. Your person is your missing piece. They fill up your holes, or fill the hole in your heart is what I feel. But with this, it's in his head. But I'm really attracted to the chest hole area. Yeah, that sounds really lovely. Sorry, I'm trying to explain it the best I can. But I feel like they're your missing piece, and that they make you complete and whole again, instead of feeling empty. Then we have, I'm going to try and say this the right way, but I feel like I'm going to butcher it anyways. Shalija? Or Shalija? Yeah, right. I'm not even saying this right. I know I'm not. But if you can read it, hopefully you can understand it and know what it says. It says Angel of Snow. So with this, I feel like, again, more winter energy coming through with this. And kind of like you've been blinded by this person from either lack of communication. Like it's kind of like blindsided you is what I get. If this person isn't talking to you right now and you're not understanding kind of why the lack of communication, like with the lack of communication, because I'm really attracted to all the blue and the fact that it's wrapped around her throat chakra. And I feel like you want to reach out, but you're not exactly sure how to go about it. And I know these messages may not resonate with everybody, but I feel like that's for a select few at least. And that's what I'm getting from this card. Okay? But I feel like it's okay to reach out, but take your time with it. Oh, that explains that card. We have Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I feel like you're also blocking yourself with this card because you're hanging on to a past ex. And you're upset that they kind of basically ghosted you is what I'm getting with this. And, what else? I feel like until you can release this ex, you're still gonna continue to probably feel a little bit left out in the cold and wanting them to either come back or try and at least find a new love to come in. It's gonna be a little while until you're able to let them go and to get over them. So, and then we have It's Safe for You to Love. So it's safe for you to let them go and to move on and to love somebody new, because I feel like the fact that they've let you go has opened you quite up for someone new to come in. That's way better than what your past ex had been like, or had kind of like whatever damage they caused in your relationship. I feel like someone better is on the horizon for you. We have Let Go of Control Issues. So whatever this is that's going on with you, I feel like you're also a kind of like really over controlling with it. Like you're holding on really tight and you don't want to let go, but you gotta, loosen up your grip just a little bit so that your guides and angels can come in and help you. And they're also trying to get your attention to guide you in the right direction, I feel. Then we have heart-to-heart conversations. So with this, I kind of feel like you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself more than someone else. Although some of you, if you have been feeling left out in the cold for that few, that you're wondering why this person had ghosted you, I feel like if you reach out, you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. And then we have chemistry. So with this, once you release your ex and you're allowing to release these old feelings that are making you feel like lonely and left out in the cold and whatnot, that when this new person comes in for you, that there's going to be a definite spark of chemistry. And I feel like there is definitely someone around you that you've been having kind of like a magnetic pull towards, but you've kind of been resisting it because you're not quite sure, because they're not your ordinary type of person and they're not your type that you would normally go for, which is completely fine. Taking a step outside of the box, outside of the normal from what you normally would do, can sometimes lead to the best times of your entire life, is what I feel. And then I have, for the message from them, from mostly I feel like this message is more like from your guides and the universe for you, to help give you a little bit of a boost and to help you feel a little easier and more comfortable with letting go. This is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So that goes perfectly with this entire reading, especially with letting go and trusting in yourself and in your heart, and knowing that it's okay to do so and that it's perfectly fine to move on. I know that sometimes being close to someone for so long and then all of a sudden being without them, it definitely takes a toll on you. And I know it's very hard to move on, but I promise you, you will get through this time. Everything passes, and everything sometimes happens for a reason. I know it seems kind of a cliche thing to say, but it does. And then that's all I get for those. And then I have the Amethyst Pyramid, which is one of my new collections. And then these heart messages for you guys will be last for a message either from your current love interest, crush, or partner. Or sometimes the, like with the last reading, I had their message come from their guides in the universe and their higher selves, basically, to help them get through something. So these are the Zodiac Oracle cards. I am going to be reading these completely intuitive, and if I feel drawn to talk about their characteristics, if they're a specific zodiac sign, then I will mention it. So we have Capricorn and Scorpio. So with this, I'm definitely feeling attracted to talking about the Scorpio. Because I am myself a Scorpio, we are a sun sign and we are a fixed sign. I am a Scorpio with a Sag rising and a Taurus moon. So yeah, I am a very mixed bag of goods. And my Venus is in Virgo. Yeah, that makes a hell of a combination for that. But anyways, with us Scorpios, we are very passionate and we are very, very deep. And we also tend to stay in the shadows and not be completely open with a lot of things, especially emotionally and how we feel. We tend to hold back a little bit. Sometimes we can, if we feel comfortable enough, we will be very out and about it, and we will be the most loyal and lovable partner you will ever meet in your entire life. And we are extremely loyal and trustworthy. And once you earn that loyalty from us, don't fuck it up. I'm just going to tell you now, don't fuck it up. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. Once you mess up with a Scorpio, that's it. You're done. There's no going back. They will hold that for the rest of their lives against you, especially if it hurt them really badly. And we have Capricorn. This is more of a down-to-earth energy and a very stubborn energy. So I feel like this person can be a little bit stubborn at times if you are in a current relationship with them, or they can have it in their chart. But I feel like they are very straightforward and they like to basically cut through all the bullshit. And what else? They're also very creative. They have a lot of creative thinking going on with them, is what I get from these two cards. So these Angelarium cards, they are very different. I'm going to read them intuitively. I will possibly mess up their names really badly because some of them are extremely hard to pronounce. The art in them is abstract, but I love how much intuitiveness I can put into them. So we have, yep, gonna mess this one up. Estebus, or Estebus. I'm not sure how to say it. If you know how to say it, read it. Thank you. That's all I can tell you. We have Angel of Divination. So I feel like one of you or both of you are very psychically inclined and are very aware and awake and have a higher sense of knowledge and knowingness about you, and that you are very intuitive is what I'm getting from this, and that you are able to see things in a different perspective, and also you can see things coming from a mile away is what I feel. And if there's anything you need to block against, you are definitely ready and on guard with it. It can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. Sometimes being a little too on guard makes you unable to let people in and get close to you, which is kind of another Scorpio issue and trait. We tend to not be very trusting at first. It takes a little while to earn that with us, especially if we've been hurt in the past. It's nothing against you. It's just the way we are. It's how we work. And it just takes us a little bit. So you'd have to just bear with us, basically. And then we have Israfel, Angel of Song. I feel like this person is very musically talentedly inclined. Yeah, just gonna say it because it's exactly what I got. They love listening to music. It's one of their biggest things. And with Scorpios, again, I keep going back to the Scorpios. Sorry, guys. But I keep feeling like these are really connected, these cards. We love a lot of music, and we are very deep cultural individuals. And we love exploring every little nook and cranny of everything, especially the dark sides. And no matter what, we can definitely get stuck in our feelings. And then we also tend to turn to a lot of music therapy. Like I know I do myself when I'm very emotionally upset. I turn to music quite a bit to drown everything out and to just feel everything and release it. I know this reading seems kind of odd, but I'm just going with what I get. We have Yesod, root connection. So with this, I feel like, let me take a minute with this one because this is complicated. For this one is what I feel. I feel like this person, and Scorpios can be very complicated, so this person is probably definitely a freaking Scorpio, or it's heavily in their chart is what I'm getting. It has to be. For whoever your current love interest or partner is. With this, I feel like they are so complicated that they are very open within their heart, but it's hard for them to show it and come into the light with it, to express it. And they're kind of like a pearl. Like, I'm really attracted to what looks like a pearl in this card. So I'll try and get that a little better in the shot so you can see that. This pearl right here. I feel like they're holding that back. Kind of like how like a clam hides the pearl. I feel like if you go deep enough and get past this outer shell, you'll reach this pearl. And they'll hand it to you. They'll hand you their heart. If you can, dive deep enough with them. And to hang in there and work with them. Especially with their thoughts and their mental energies. A lot of it can cloud them and block them. Because they can tend to be a little bit aloof and very stuck in their heads. Like, we are always stuck in our heads for Scorpios. So if you can try and distract them and get them out of that headspace for a little bit, you'll get to know the real them, and you'll actually get to the hidden jewel, basically. And we would definitely give you our hearts. Because we're all about trying to get to know us and the deeper meanings of everything. We analyze every little aspect. Because it's just our nature. We are very drawn to doing that. And to self-exploration. Especially with the emotions. We have Love Yourself First. With the Romance Angel cards. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So the more, like, if this is, I get this one, the energy coming from this is more about a current love interest or crush. for this type of card, and well, this card, excuse me, what I get is the more self-confidence you show and self-care, like, it really attracts them to you, is what I'm getting with this. Like, the more you practice self-love and love yourself first and put yourself first a little bit, I get, like, in front of them, it'll draw them into you because they're really attracted to that type of person. The type of person that can be stable on their own, kind of like their rock. Then we have, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So with this, going back to the Scorpio energy, it's going to take a little bit of work. Sometimes a lot, with the stubbornness of the Capricorn. But they want you to give this a chance because I feel like it's a very close connection that's divinely orchestrated, I feel. Because I'm really attracted to the fact that they're both angels. Because he has his wings over here and then she has hers over here. And for me, I feel like it's a divinely connected relationship because I'm really attracted to the fact that they're angels and how tightly they're holding each other. But I feel like whoever has their eyes closed, they need to kind of open their eyes and really take a look at things and see the inside of whoever this is for what, who they truly are, and to be able to connect with them that way. Then we have getting to know each other. Kind of goes perfectly with this, with opening your eyes and really getting to know the deeper parts of your partner. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that definitely goes perfect with this. Really not much else to be said about that. So definitely have the heart-to-heart conversations and try and, see the deeper parts of them. If we really love eye contact, Scorpios, or whoever this person is, I'm getting they really love eye contact, and it's kind of like seeing into their soul. So if you tend to make a lot of eye contact with them, that really gets their attention. And they're really attracted to whatever color eyes you have. I feel like someone's got blue eyes and they're really attracted to that. So, and green as well is what I just heard before I put this down. We have soulmate. So this is definitely a divine connection. And you guys are definitely going to be close to each other if you aren't already. And you will be... What else? I get that you're going to be very happy with this person. And very, very close with them. Like almost inseparable is what I'm getting. And then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. That's not what I'm getting from this card. What I'm getting from this card is that your intuition is buzzing. Like your crown chakra is just like lit up like a Christmas tree is what I'm getting with this. And you intuitively know. And it's kind of like a twin flame feeling. When it comes in, it starts from the crown down and goes spiritually first into a love connection is what I get. So with this, I feel like whoever it is you are intuitively drawn to or picking up a lot of heavy intuitional thoughts, listen to that intuition. It's not steering you wrong. It's steering you in the right direction because I keep seeing her looking towards the right. So, and that's what I get for those messages. And let's see what the love message from them is. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So with this, I feel like it's more of they really want to get to know you and they want to take it to a whole nother level. And to have a lot of growth with you is what I get. They want to grow closer with you, and I hear also grow old with you. So for those of you in a committed relationship, your partner definitely sees you as pretty much the one. The end all be all is what they are looking for with you. So let's go with the Rebel deck cards and see what kind of cheeky guidance we can get from those. Sorry about my sniffling a little bit. My allergies have just been really killing me since I woke up this morning. And thank you so much for liking and taking the time to subscribe to my videos and my channel. And get that out of the way first. Let's see. This one. And what else? What guidance can we get? Alright, so for my spirit quartz folks, we have fuck your job. Yes, work is important. Your partner is more important. So with this, I feel like having a little more alone time with them, not so much as dipping out from your job, but just a little bit more alone one-on-one time with them is a little bit more needed at this time. And trying to also, like, if you're single and you're interested in someone, trying to get to know them or spend a little bit more time with them is, I feel, what's needed. Then for the rose quartz skull, we have fuck feelings. You have logic for a reason, use it. So with this, I feel like it goes back to releasing your ex and forgetting about how much they hurt you, or at least letting those feelings go. Because clearly they were just like, fuck your feelings, I really don't care, and did what they did to you to hurt you. I feel like it's going to take a lot of strength for you and a lot of work to get past those feelings, but I know that you will, and I know that you're a very strong individual. Please don't doubt yourself. Then for the Amethyst Pyramid, we have irritated. Eat, cuddle, sleep, repeat. So with this, I feel like spending a little more one-on-one time with your crush, or current love interest, or your partner. Mostly, I feel like this is more towards the people that are already partnered. If I can say it. I feel like more togetherness will, like, okay, let me slow down for a second, because I know what I want to say, it's just not coming out, and that means I need to slow down. So with this, like, if your partner's a Scorpio, and I keep harping on the Scorpio, not just because I'm one, so don't get it twisted, but we love, and I mean we absolutely love, one-on-one time, cuddling, doing all those romantic things. We are very head over heels for that stuff. We love basically. Once we get to that part, we love. We love being in love, and we love sharing ourselves with you guys once we're able to open ourselves up. So the more close time and intimate time that you get to spend with that person or your partner, the better off your relationship will be, and the more romantic times you'll have. And like, I get the feeling like time will just like fly by like that, because time flies when you're having fun, right? So these are all the messages I get. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, liking, and subscribing to my videos. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. Welcome, and I will see you next video. Have a great one.